Job 34 and 29.
I'm gonna pull that up too. Matter of fact, let me pull it up, and I'm gonna keep working on this. This should show it back to y'all. You said Job 34 and 29.
Huh.
All right,
Or
let me pull that up for you.
I think
when
I'm hitting it right. I think I'm hitting it right, but I want to hear, y'all personal mind state on it.
Hold on, that was 34, right? Or 24?
34. 34,
34.
okay.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
You said
34 and 29.
29. Con, I got it up.
if I can just mouth it off here a little bit, but if you don't mind me taking a stab at it.
Con, go ahead.
Huh.
Um, First, when I read the first sentence there, when he giveth quietness, who then can make trouble? And when he hideth his face, who then can behold him? So again, that to me anyway, that's talking about the Most High when he delivers his judgment, right? If he's covering you, nobody's going to be able to mess with you. I'm going to look at that as that quietness.
Huh.
And if he gives you trouble, no one's going to be able to stop that trouble because that's his judgment for you, right? Whether it be for an individual or for that nation, right? And that's why we have Jeremiah 18 and 7 as a precept. And this is just keeping it simple for me. 18 and 7. It says, at what instant I shall speak concerning a nation and concerning a kingdom to pluck up and to pull down and to destroy it, right? So he can do that against a single person or a nation as a whole. His judgment is his judgment.
Okay. Okay. I wasn't looking at it that way, but somewhat that way, but not that's good though. That's good. What about you, RB? You got anything on?
Lucky, give me 1 second. I'm still typing this up on another page real quick. I'm just trying
Okay.
to fix it up so I can get it out to y'all.
Okay. What about you, Moses?
Go back and look at it again.
No, that's good. That's good, Rob. Because I'm going to give my perspective on it, and and also I'm doing some precepting from it as well. So make sure that I'm on point.
But you just say, I'm saying the same thing again. You just
Con,
can't change God's judgment.
Yeah, that's strongly uh a point that's being made because it got the question marks. There's asking questions, so give us opportunity to think about what the Most High is doing and how he's doing it and the purpose in doing it.
When I see those question marks, I automatically think it's rhetorical.
Con,
The Most High's not asking us any question. He's letting us
No,
know. That's his way.
con.
You had to step away.
And it's for us to consider our way. Yeah, he's asking you, Moses, your
What happened?
thoughts on he's asking you your thoughts on Job 34 and 29.
Let me see. When he give quietness, who then can make trouble? And when he hideth his face, who then can behold him, whether it be done against a nation or against a man only?
I'm gonna find another verse. I'm gonna word it differently.
con.
Mm.
Man, I would say when the Most High sets something in place the way He wants it to be, if He wants it to be, quietness, peace, nobody can change that. If He wanted to be trouble, you can't fight against that.
Hmm.
The Most High want to be hid away from you. Just like right now, the Most High, he's dealing with us, but He's not with us as in back in the time we was in the wilderness, when we was in Egypt. He's not with us like that right now. And we can't just summon the Most High when we want Him to come how we want Him to be. It's up to the Most High to do it. Nobody can direct the Most High's will, and that's whether it's against a nation of people or just only one person. The Most High put a virus on you, a plague on you, you're gonna suffer with that. Ain't nothing a doctor can do or nothing. You're gonna suffer with that.
He's showing his power
Come,
is what I'm getting from it.
come, come.
Yep.
Like who, like if it says when he giveth quietness, who then can make trouble?
Mhm.
That's he's showing his power, right? He's gonna make things quiet. Like who's gonna dare do anything against it? Because it's showing like there's no other God beside me, right? And when he hideth his face, who can behold him? Who can see him? Who can make him show up? Who can do anything to make him appear? No one. Whether it be done against the nation or against the man only. That's how I just see it, just
Huh.
looking at it like
I
that.
mean, now that's good. I
Come,
love
come.
all three. I love all
All right.
three points and views, and and how it's perceived with the Most High. Absolutely. And
Can
me
I get
giving my
one last
point,
one?
Salaki King.
Can I bring out one last one? It's
Come.
it's all right. It's a little bit. It's not really a stretch, but sometimes, like we say, you don't want to say something and lead to another conversation. And this is one of those verses. But it's Psalms 89 and 34. And this is the Most High speaking. My covenant will I not break. And the part that goes with this, what we were just reading in Job, nor alter the thing that is gone out of my lips. Once he says something, shall he not make it happen?
So like
Huh.
Rob, you said what scripture was that? Psalms what?
Psalms 89 and 34.
Can I want to pull that up? 89:34.
And then that made me think of another verse when I brought up that last part of what I said. But I had to word that on that too.
Come and see, yeah, that dude. I would say that's a perfect land me back for that, because like the another nation can't make the Most High choose them. The Most High made us the chosen. Who gonna persuade the Most High? You can't pay the Most High. He created everything. But you gonna
Huh.
threaten the Most High? You gonna hold him at gunpoint?
Huh.
You can't shoot a tornado. Now can you stop a tsunami? So how you gonna beat the Most High?
Yeah, all those are great. Those are all wonderful because it gives an insight on the Most High sovereignty. And I pulled up a few precepts I like to share because my mind was just stayed focused on that point. And the reason I'm it stayed it's just the Holy Spirit. It's just the Most High, how the Most High work. Um, like Job 34:29, when he giveth quietness, who then can make trouble? I like Rod's point, and I like all three of y'all points. And when he hideth his face, who then can behold him? Whether it be done against a nation or against a man. That man can be, rather, if it's a nation, it's multiple people, men and women. So how I look at that, using a prime example, I'm gonna use myself as an example. Matter of fact, I'm gonna use myself and my wife as a prime example to that because, I had my issues, she had her issues. Now we all have our points and issues about things in life, and we can make our point and issue heard. But readily, if we standing grounded and rooted in the Most High, can nobody move us from that? And that's why I got from when he give a quietness. If the Most High put an individual person if a person is in standing with the Most High and he give that individual person quietness, who then can make trouble for that individual person? So I look at using myself, making my point to my wife, like, well, I don't like this, I don't like that. Now, this should be a learning lesson for all of us, with her. If she feels though I say something that she does not like, if she is perfect peace with the Most High, nothing I can say to move her out of her space with the Most High. And given another point of reference, and when he hideth his face, when the Most High don't want to deal, don't want to, he hears and knows everything. Then it says, who then can behold him? So no matter how much a person extend themselves out to have the Most High hear them or hearken unto them, if that person is crooked and not right, the Most High ain't hearing nothing from him. Moses brought that point out when he went into Ecclesiastes. It was also referenced also in Wisdom of Solomon, the Agra brought out 1 and 4. So if you're not right in your how you are, the Most High ain't hearing it. Because a crooked person want to get straight. How's that crooked person going to get straight? They got to check themselves to understand how they move and how they doing. Because the Most High not going to move on their behalf the way they want, the way whatever they think. Rather it be against that person or against the nation of people that's against the Most High. The Most High has that power. Looking at this point, how my mind is working, I got a few chapters and verses. John chapter 14, verse 27 first. John chapter 14, verse 27. Beyond, if you pull it up real quick so we all can, read it. John chapter 14, verse 27. Now, Nadai and I going back and forth about what she wanted, how she wanted, what I wanted, how I wanted, whatever. Or whatever couple go through, whatever they go through. Okay, all right, fine. Whether it's at work, with your coworker, or your boss, or whatever, or just people in general. We living among a nation. We in America, and it's many. Well, this is a nation, and there's many nations within this nation. But we're in the Most High. It doesn't matter where we are because Most High can deal with the whole nation, or we can deal with that individual one person. But looking at John 14:27, it says, "Peace I leave you with, my peace I give unto you, not as the world giveth."
Slocky, I had the wrong one up, Slocky. You said 14:27.
Huh?
Good verse. I
got it.
That's a good verse. Mm-hmm.
We good? We good.
It says, peace I leave with you. My peace I give unto you, not as the world giveth. Now, when the person is outside of the Most High, outside of the Most High's word, they're going to seek to be satisfied with all the worldly things that is here on this earth, everything. But we did a lesson last week about who we're going to choose to, we're going to worship, who we're going to serve, God or Mammon. It says, finish the verse, give I unto you, let your heart not be troubled, neither let it be afraid. Now, if you upright before the Most High, my personal point, if I'm walking upright with the Most High, I'm doing everything I can possibly do right, checking myself with things that I know that's not right. I know for a fact that the Most High has me, is covering me. Because we look at Job 34:29, when he giveth quietness. If you want quietness and you want peace in your life and your soul, the Most High gonna give that to you. If you are right with him and you live in your life out right among him, who then can make trouble? Ain't nobody gonna make no trouble for you. So I may catch static from work or the individuals, but my soul is at peace. I'm in a quiet place. I'm not worried about nothing. What nobody say, what nobody think, because I can be hidden in the Most High. The Most High can give me quietness in a rowdy place. In this world, I could be at peace. No matter how much the world turning up, no matter who trying to come against me, who then can make trouble? Which can be a rhetorical thing because like you thinking you're gonna buck up against the Most High, use a silly clown joke. You tripping. The person lunching. They don't know the Most High to know that the Most High can give us a quiet soul, a quiet spirit in a rowdy, uprooted place. He can remove us, or he can just have us be at peace where we at. He give us peace where we at in this nation until we awake or we come alive. But those that's not alive, those that's not awake, those that's not in his commandments and, steadfast in him, they're going to have problems. They're going to have trouble. They're going to be worried. Worried for what? If they have that relationship with the Most High, they could be okay. But they may be acting like they straight, acting like they, good. I tell a lot of people, man, good people that are always right with the Most High because they're not living for what the Most High want them to live for. They living for themselves, living for how they thinking. They're not pleasing the Most High. They pleasing themselves. They selfish. Or they think, oh, I do this and I do that, but you don't respect anything of the Most High. And then it's to sum it all up with this one chapter, and I think it's a few verses. Is Romans chapter 8 verse 31. Romans chapter 8 verse 30 will clarify it for me. Romans chapter 8 verse 31 through verses 34. Romans 8 and 31 through 34.
All right, we pull that up.
Romans 8:31. Yeah. Let me know if you got it, King.
Con, this up.
Con. Now, when we look at Salaki, I just lost it. When we look at Romans 8:31, it says, Salaki, it says, what shall we then say to these things? If God be for us, who can be against us? So if any one of us, any individual, any saint, any individual, okay, where are they from? If they believe in his word, they believe in the Most High, all the things, all the trouble that come against us, what shall we say to these things? If Yahawah be for us, who can be against us? There's another rhetorical question, because we know ain't nobody coming up against the Most High. They may think they are, but they ain't got nothing coming. The Most High can destroy them right where they stand, right where they are. They the loser. They lost if they thinking they're gonna come up against the Most High, come up against the Most High's chosen. Verse 32. He that spared not his own son, but delivered him up for us all, how shall he not with him also freely give us all things? Now, we know the Most High, we speak about, going back to your lesson, Moses, John 3:16, about the Most High being the son of the Most High. Most High gave Yahawah his only begotten son for us. Now, it's impossible for all of these nations across the planet to have that love of the Most High, or Israel will be all the way up. Those that's grounded and rooted in this truth. Israel that's falling off, they're gonna be like these wicked nations. So they can't say they're holding on to Yahawah and his righteousness that the Most High gave up for Israel, and they not in line with this truth, in line with the Most High. They lie, the truth not in them. Because verse 33 sums that up. Who shall lay anything to the charge of God's elect? We know that we're Most High's elect. We're the chosen. We're the ones he woke up in his truth. It is Yahawah that justify everything that we do as a saint, as a prophet, priest, layman, in his truth. The Most High gonna justify us. We don't got to worry about I don't have to be concerned so much about someone that's crooked or perverse or against me. I know they're against me. They're against the Most High. I'm not worried. I'm not gonna be. I don't take on troubles in the world. I know they're there. I'm not worrying about tomorrow. Tomorrow has its own troubles, his own worries. I'm not concerned about that. My thing is get through the day with the Most High, and I stick my chest out, and I boldly stick my chest out, stand tall, because I know who I am as the Most High's son. Who's going to come against that? Who's going to say, man, you ain't this, you ain't that, blah, 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 or buck against that? They fools to think so, or even try, because I know where I'm at. I'm in a peaceful place in my life with the Most High. So having these little minute little battles, they nothing. I toy with them. I fun with them. I big up off of them because I know who I am. I know who I am in this truth. Verse 34, it says, who is he that condemneth? A fool. It is Christ that died. Christ is the only one that condemns us in our folly and our unrighteousness. Now, if I'm righteous and I'm upright, I'm doing the will of the Most High, I ain't worried about nobody thinking they're going to come against me, who's going to try to condemn me for my righteousness. I ain't worried about it. Yea, rather, that it is risen again, who is even at the right hand of Yahawah, who also maketh intercession for us. That's our go-to. Yahweh is our go-to in prayer. Now, going back to the point where before we started out, if I got this, I breathe fire, or I'm this way or that way, I make my complaints now. Okay, I have that right to. I can do that. Now, if she have her peace with the Most High, she ain't got to worry about nothing. Okay, all right. I know my place. I know who I am. And she can stand on it. A lot of women think that because of where we are in this world, they position or they title at work, that's a separate entity from being who they're supposed to be at home, whether they're single or married, especially if they're married. If they're married, they have obligations. They have things they have to follow, they have to fall to. They can't buck it, no matter what. The Most High judged Adam for listening to Eve. He knew what it was. When nobody can tell him anything about what the Most High had for him. No one. He hearkened to the voice of his wife, Eve. And she wasn't right. Plain and simple. But still his wife, she wasn't right. The Most High put them out both out the garden. She had to go with him or be destroyed.